we've got the boats, we've got Mocking D out there. I think we're all ready to leave her there. And I thought I'd just take this opportunity to show you around my camper van. So it's a VW T4 and it's 2003 year, which I think was the last year they made the T4 model, and it's got a 2.5 litre turbo diesel automatic. So it's pretty cool. My other car's an automatic. For me, I'm an ex-rugby player, my knees are a little bit dodgy, so that it's really nice. And yeah, and this is her. So some of the things I've done, so you'll notice some of the carpet's a little bit different colour. This is new, so this originally was much smaller. I've redone all of this, put the mirror on there, and this is the forward storage, which is quite substantial. I think you'd easily get you know, 3 people's clothing in there. Little mirror there I put up. All the lighting's been redone now, so it all works off here. So that one works off there. These one's main cabin lights. Then I've got the one up the top there. I'll explain why that's there in a minute. And then these 2 lights here as well. We've also got a 12-volt connector and USB connectors in there. These are for mains voltage, so the van's got mains voltage. So as soon as you plug that in on the outside, you can run, you know, your 240-volt stuff here. I've got this, my trusty sort of external battery, because I don't have an inverter at the moment. So this will run little things that run off 240, or at least I'm hoping it'll run that. I've got a dual burner and a grill here, and this side under here is the sink. Let's have a little look at that. I'm making myself a nice cup of coffee because it's miserable, and it's decaf. There we go. And I've actually made these little leather press studs so it holds it up, and this has got an electric pump. I actually realised that under here there's a bit of lost space, so I actually delved in here and made this little drawer. So I've got this extra little drawer. It's a little bit scruffy, but you know, it's still really useful because space is at a premium here. Obviously this is it's a 3-way fridge, so it runs off gas. At the moment it's running off gas, and it's really cold in there, and it's actually got a little ice compartment which is freezing. It'd be interesting to see whether that actually does, you know, you can put some ice cream in there. This is the 12-volt switch. It only runs on 12-volt when the camper's running, and that's the AC mains voltage switch, so it can run on either of those. The gas, so far the gas, I weighed the gas bottle that came with the van. It had about 1/3 of a bottle left, and we're still going. We've been out for loads of little trips, and the fridge has been on gas a lot of that time, and we're still going. I've got a spare gas canister for when that happens. The drawers, so it originally had 3 drawers like this. You can see this is a little bit hacked up here. This one's got all my cutlery in it, some coffee pots. Now this one I converted into a big drawer, and it has all my pots and pans in here. So there's about 6 pans and pots down there, and all my dishes down here, plates, cups, anything that will squeeze in there. This little thing here, at the moment I've got sponges and sprays and stuff in there. So I'm finding my way round. And then under here we've got 2 really big compartments. So I've got, if I take these out, you can see 2 really big compartments, and these baskets, sort of like plastic, I think they're from IKEA. Got them in the sale, and they fit almost perfectly in there. And this one is again another one completely empty. This little gap down the side of the chair, which is really useful, goes all the way to the boot, so that's useful for putting all kinds of things in that are long and out the way. I'm just gonna, let me just stop the kettle. Let's just switch this off. There we go, because I don't want that to boil away. So continuing the tour, there's this down here, Let's move my coffee out the way. One thing I did, this was one big piece, but it wouldn't go, when you lifted it up, it wouldn't go beyond these. And these plugs were originally up here, bizarrely, so there was nothing here. So actually I cut this in two. So they do both lift up, if you can see, but this side, let me just take this away. But this side now lifts up independently. Sorry about this, like that. So I can just press that up there. Oh, the book's getting in the way a little bit behind there. And then under here is really designed for my food storage. So these boxes I made myself. They're really deep, you know. That's actually a bin that will hook onto the table here. So anything like tins or anything in here. And then this side, let me just move this as well. Oh, okay, there we go. You'll see I've got two big tubs that are just empty at the moment that will come out of there as well. I've got two of these, like these are like expandable washing up bowls, which are really good. This one particularly I use camping and it's brilliant. And these go down to sort of about here. And then under here is all my electronics, all the battery, all, you know, anything electrical goes through there. This is my rock and roll bed. So obviously I can't show you that at the moment. The van is full of sailing kit and whatnot, but this will come down and form like a small double bed. It's also got proper installed seat belts in the back here, so I can carry 4 people in this van. CO2 detector. Reason I've got that is because obviously the little one. The other thing is you've got a gas burner here that, you know, might cause a little bit of carbon monoxide. Now up here is, I've made these myself with little screw. You can unscrew these and they screw into these like little holes that I've made all over the van. And so the reason for that is you can move them. So this actually clips in here and it actually forms quite a strong brake, but it also allows you to remove that. And you've got a big storage up here, but this is not just storage. I've also got two planks that come right across in 25mm ply, so they're really thick and solid. One there and one there, and it brings out this to here, and then these you can move these out here. So and I've also got a little ladder. I'll have to show you in a different video, and this creates a really nice sleeping area for my little daughter who's only 4, so this will do her for a few years yet. So when we're going all together, we can convert this into a sleeping area, and myself and my partner can sleep down here. Above here is a little shelf. I've got the table leg in that one, and here at the moment I've got my cameras in there at the moment. Porta potty, not used it yet. It's the smallest one they do. It looks brilliant. It's going to allow me to have a wee and number 2 when I'm out here all on my own. Sometimes the cafe's not open, or it's just so early, nothing's open. So that's there, and then it's just loads of storage up here. I've got nothing up here though, really. So the van's also got a really good, I don't know what you call these, I don't know what you call those, a ventilation thing, and it will go all the way up. I've got it just slightly open because of the rain at the moment. And you can have this mesh on, you can take the mesh off. Oh, I've gone and broke it. There we go, excellent. Oh, what's happened there? Oh no, it goes there. That's it. And you can actually have it closed as well for when you're sleeping, which is quite useful. There we go, you can just see I don't really know how I'm to do that. There we go. And then what else is there? Nice sliding windows. So these windows slide open, which will be nice when it's not raining and it's nice and sunny. It's got really great, it's got curtains like all the way round, and a big curtain that comes across the front here, and a curtain that goes all the way across the back. So it's really versatile. Yeah, small but versatile. And then as we come to the front, I installed a swivel seat there, and it actually, as part of the swivel seat, it comes with a I don't know if you can just see that, comes with a nice safe underneath to lock any valuables in. Whether that will work or not, I don't know. And then other than that, it's a standard van up here. Bar one thing, I installed this stereo. The stereo I had was a bit old and naff and rubbish. This one was £28 off Amazon, and it does radio, which I never listen to anyway, but more importantly, it connects to my phone, so I can listen to my podcasts. And it's got a little remote control, which my 4-year-old girl is absolutely loving at the moment. So yeah, when she's in the van, the radio is doing all kinds of crazy things. And these speakers up here were dismal. And again, it was a £35 upgrade with Alpine speakers. It was a 10-minute job, and the sound is just like out of this world compared to what I had before. Yeah, they're not like, obviously they're not brilliant, you know, proper grade speakers, but they're perfect for what we need in here. Oh, and as you can see, the van's done 97,500 miles, which for this van isn't very high. I'm hoping I'll get a fair few more out of her. So let's go and have a quick look in the boot. So it's the I think they call it up and over door, and it's brilliant because you can stand under this, and like here, like you've got this little lip down here, you can sit on there, change your boots if you want, and you've got like a little purpose-built awning here. Again, it's got curtains on it. Oh, one thing that I have noticed is the stopper's gone out of that curtain. I have to sort that. And under here anyways, you've got a load more storage. So this is where I keep my spare gas bottle. I put my dirty boots here. That's the tow bar, because I've got a tow bar that comes off. In here it's like a foldable bucket, a dehumidifier, a little extra battery light that will hang off the top there if you want to. I've also got an electric USB powered shower, or battery powered shower, which is really amazing actually, that. The cupboards here, this bottom one is the gas cupboard, and you can see it's got all the gas going on in here. It's also got the car jack. I keep a few other little bits and bobs down here, like I've got like the water pump and things like that. I'll explain that in a minute. And then the top cupboard, it's quite a big cupboard this. It's got a little rail at the top. And this, yeah, we put the water in here. We've got a big water bottle and a small water bottle. As you can see, I've got the small one down there, if you can see that at the moment. But this cupboard is so big, I don't really know what to do with it. Might put shelves in it actually. And then the only other thing, let's think what else I can show you. Yeah, so around the side here, this is the electric point. So you can plug in home appliances in. And this is the water pump. So you collect the water pump in there, and then you put your water bottle here, and it'll pump the water into the sink from there. It doesn't have onboard water or onboard grey water at the moment. The grey water just comes out the bottom here, and obviously you capture that with a little temporary tank on wheels. And that's it, that's the van really. It's got some nice alloy wheels. You can probably tell it's got it's in really good condition, and hopefully it looks after me this year.